Welcome to the biology class. In this video, we start Biobotany chapter 2, Plant Kingdom. Under the topic Plant Kingdom, today we are going to see classification of plants and plant life cycles. Monera, Protista, fungi, Animalia, Plantae are the kingdom of five kingdom classification. In five kingdom classification, the bacteria were kept under Monera and fungi were given separate kingdom. The kingdom Plantae is called as plant kingdom. The members of plant kingdom include algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Now let us see the outline classification of plants. In the recent classification and the accepted classification, all the plants are grouped under Embryophyta. The Embryophyta is further divided into Bryophyta and Tracheophyta. Bryophyta, the group includes members, they do not have xylem and phloem. Members of Tracheophyta have xylem and phloem. They have vascular tissues. The Tracheophyta is further divided into Pteridophyta and Spermatophyta. Pteridophyta includes plants. They are vascular plants, but they are primitive vascular plants. The Spermatophyta includes advanced vascular plants. They have advanced xylem and phloem. The Spermatophyta are seed producing plants. Pteridophytes do not produce seeds. The Spermatophyta group is further divided into Gymnospermae and Angiospermae. In angiosperms, the seeds are covered by fruits. In gymnospermae, the seeds are naked. Seeds are not covered by fruits. Now let us see plant life cycles and alternation of generations. Mitosis and meiosis are the two types of cell divisions. Mitosis produces similar type of daughter cells. The daughter cells produced by mitotic division are as same as the parental cells. Whereas in meiosis, the daughter cells have chromosome number half that of the parental cells. Meiosis reduces the chromosome number to half. So it is called as reduction division. In animals, mitosis takes place in body cells. Meiosis takes place in reproductive cells. But in plants, both haploid cells and diploid cells can divide by mitosis. Haploid cells divide by mitosis. Diploid cells also divide by mitosis. This is the capacity found only in plants. This ability leads to the formation of different plant bodies. In animal bodies, all the cells have diploid number of chromosomes. All the cells are diploid, 2n. In body cells of animals, only mitotic cell division takes place. Whereas in plants, the plant body has haploid and diploid. There is haploid plant body with half set of chromosomes and diploid plant body with two sets of chromosomes. The haploid plant body is called as gametophyte and the diploid plant body is called as sporophyte. There is alternation of generations. There is alternation of gametophytic generation and sporophytic generations in plants. The gametophytic generation alternates sporophytic generation. haploid plant body has half set of chromosome. It is N. It is called as gametophyte. This plant body is called as gametophyte because it produces gametes by mitosis. The gametophyte produces gametes by mitosis. This haploid plant body produces haploid gametes by mitosis. This plant body is called as gametophytic generation. These gametes, that is male and female gametes, fuse and form zygote, that is 2N. The 2N zygote develops into diploid plant body that has double set of chromosomes 2N. The diploid plant body represents the sporophytic generation. The sporophytic plant body produces sporophyte. It is called a sporophyte. The sporophytic plant body has 2N in all the cells, 2N of chromosomes in all the cells. This sporophyte produces spores by meiosis. Sporophyte is diploid 2N. Meiosis reduces the chromosome number to half. So this sporophyte after meiosis produces haploid spores. These haploid spores develop into gametophyte. The spore is haploid, so the haploid spore produces haploid gametophyte. The haploid gametophyte represents gametophytic generation. So this gametophytic generation, haploid generation, develops into sporophytic generation. Gametophytic generation alternates sporophytic generation. This is called as alternation of generation. Plants have different patterns of life cycles. Haplontic life cycle, diplontic life cycle, and haplodiploidic life cycle are the different patterns of life cycles in plants. Let us see the haplontic life cycle first. It is seen in algae like Volvox spirochaera and some species of Chlamydomonas. Haplontic life cycle is seen in algae. Sporophytic generation is represented only by one cell called zygote. Sporophytic generation is represented by single cell zygote. The zygote does not develop into embryo. Immediately the zygote undergoes reduction division, that is meiosis, to produce spores. There are no free-living sporophytes. Zygote does not develop into free-living sporophyte. The zygote develops into haploid spores by meiosis. Haploid spores develop from zygote. Sporophyte does not develop from zygote, so zygote represents the sporophytic generation. The haploid spores develop into gametophyte. They divide by mitosis. This gametophyte develops from spore. The gametophyte containing haploid condition is a dominant phase. It is photosynthetic and autotrophic. It is free-living. Gametophytic phase is free-living, photosynthetic, dominant and multicellular. The gametophytic phase is dominant. It is a haploid phase. So, this type of life cycle is haplontic life cycle. The gametophyte produces gametes through gametogenesis. The gametes fuse by the process syngaming. Two haploid gametes fuse and form diploid zygote. The diploid zygote, a single cell, represents the sporophytic generation. Look at this chart. The sporophytic generation is not a dominant. The blue color is not a dominant. The zygote immediately divides by meiosis to produce 4 haploid spores. The spores develop into gametophyte. In diplomatic life cycle, the sporophytic phase is dominant. It is seen in algae like fucus, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Here diploid phase is dominant. The sporophytic phase is dominant in diplomatic life cycle. The sporophytic phase is photosynthetic, autotrophic and independent. The gametophytic phase haploid is represented by the single to few-celled gametophyte. In diplomatic life cycle, the dominant phase is sporophytic, that is diploid, and the haploid gametophytic phase is represented by single to few cell. The gametophyte is made up of single cell or few cells. The dominant phase is sporophyte. Sporophyte is diploid, so it is called as diplomatic life cycle. The gametophyte produces gametes. Gametes fuse to form zygote. The zygote develops into sporophyte. Sporophytic phase is dominant, so this is diplomatic life cycle. Sporophyte has 2 sets of chromosomes. Look at the flow chart. It is dominant phase. The sporophyte produces spores after meiosis. The spores develop into gametophyte. Gametophyte produces gamete. Gametes fuse and form zygote. Again the zygote develops into sporophyte. This is diplomatic life cycle. Diplomatic life cycle is seen in bryophytes and pteridophytes. It is intermediate between haplontic and diplomatic type. Both the phases are multicellular in haplodiplomatic life cycle. The haploid phase is multicellular and diploid phase is also multicellular. Bryophytes and pteridophytes show haplodiplomatic life cycle, but they differ in their dominant phases. In bryophytes, the dominant phase is haploid. In pteridophytes, the dominant phase is diploid. In bryophytes, the dominant independent phase is gametophyte. The haploid gametophyte is dominant phase. It produces short-lived multicellular sporophyte. Sporophyte is short-lived and multicellular. In pteridophytes, sporophyte is the independent phase. The diploid sporophyte is independent phase. It produces multicellular short-lived gametophyte. Gametophyte is short-lived but multicellular. In bryophytes, dominant phase is gametophyte. In pteridophytes, dominant phase is sporophyte. In bryophytes, sporophyte is short-lived. In pteridophytes, gametophyte is short-lived. But in both the groups, the short-lived generation is multicellular. So it is intermediate between haplontic life cycle and in this flow chart it is very clear. In bryophytes, gametophytic phase is dominant. In pteridophytes, sporophytic phase is dominant.